You okay?
Stay away from me.
Killer Frost tried to kill you, Caitlin. I saved your life. You should thank me.
I just want to go home.
No. Stay.
I want to leave.
Stay, boy.
Please, take me back to my Earth.
You know, I've always measured my success by counting the number of victims I've had. But now I think I'm going to widen my scope and start counting the number of Earths I conquer instead. You want to go home? Let's go. After all, this Earth has already been brought to its knees. Me neither.
I know that we just took down Gray without my powers, but I have no idea how to get Caitlin back without them.
We can't, Alan.
What are we gonna do?
You know, Gray kidnapped me because he thought it was Harrison Wells from this Earth. I know he was talking about another guy, but I can't help but think. I still haven't paid for what I've done.
What does that mean?
I thought, when we closed the breaches, that I could just forget about everything I've done, but I can't. But I realize what I can do. You are going to get your speed back, Alan. And I'm going to help you do that.
How?
By creating another particle accelerator explosion.
What do YouTube? It's your boy Shaver Speaks. And today I come to you with some news from the new. Recently, I just, just like everyone else, I just watched the new episode of The Flash. It was fucking great. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Now I'm wrong this time. We continue the story. It slows down a bit, literally. Because just as recently as you heard, Barry lost his speed due to the fact that Zoom took it from him. After basically Barry gave his speed for Wally's life, the honorable thing that every superhero has to go through at some point in their superhero career. Gave his speed to Zoom, now Wally's free. And today in this episode as well, we also got a brief chance, Wally himself got a brief chance to meet the Flash himself and thank him personally for giving him a new lease on life. After, actually throughout the whole episode, he was like asking Joe who the Flash is, and Joe wouldn't tell him. So instead, he came to Joe a second time and told him, I want to meet the Flash personally. Joe knowing who the Flash really is. He pulled some strings and now, bam, Wally met the Flash. And that was wonderful. That was beautiful. I loved it. Now, all that being said, I will say this, the enemy today, the villain today, was none other than Griffith the Grey. Now, Griffith the Grey was a man who lived a happy life with his girlfriend named Jennifer. Everything changed, of course, when the particle accelerator exploded, and this was a case of mistaken identity because, Griffith thought that Harrison Wells was the Harrison Wells, aka Eobard Thawne, who made shit horrible. So, in a sense as well, as you hear in the video, Harrison himself tells Barry, all the while, all the things that I have done, I still haven't paid for what I've done. And he's right, because you haven't. I mean, he's changed a lot of people's lives, and a lot of people want him dead. And that's messed up, but still. You pay for what you do. And the thing is, it's crazy because, Barry not having his speed, I was left wondering, just like everyone else, how is he going to fend off the metahumans? And luckily for Cisco and Jessica, that's Wells' daughter, they acquired some material, which was known as the Dorf material, I believe, from a Dorf star, cloth. They made it into a fabric and they put it in the chest area of the Flash's suit just to combat Gray's physical strength. Because if you don't remember, also Griffith has this spectacular power to both change his appearance due to age, and to also have super strength. It's basically Benjamin Button disease meets the Incredible Hulk, or something like that. If that's my analogy, whatever you can do with that, whatever you please. And basically what they found out towards the end of the episode is the more Griffith exerts himself, that means the more he's more active in trying to physically hit someone, the older he gets. And so they use that to their advantage, and Griffith eventually succumbed to his exertion and collapsed. And Barry survived to live another day. Now before that, they tracked Wells down and Griffith down at a little spooky ass Sea Dock warehouse type shit. And Barry was hit before, and I believe he broke his ribs or bruised his ribs, just to show once again that he is normal again. So now, if you look in the video as well, at the end they realize that the only way to get his speed back now is to recreate the particle accelerator explosion. Now, my opinion on that is it's very smart, but at the same time as any other concerned father would, Barry's actual father, Henry, he's opposed to it because it could actually kill him. Barry doesn't have that super speed. He doesn't have his cells do not have the ability to replicate and heal themselves at fast rates anymore. He's a normal, mortal human being. And so, of course, that raises safety concerns because Barry could actually die, in the explosion. So we'll see how that goes out. Also, we also got a glimpse into Caitlin's new life, as you can see, living with Zoom. and I gotta say, it looks pretty fucking shitty. Now, I was not able to, I didn't really catch the glimpses. I forgot that, it came on at 8 o'clock. But from when I did catch it, it seems like to me he had her, in a cage, just like the Iron Man in the mask. And he had the way that he had Wally and both Wally and Barry in. And so, they was pretty much hell. She even made a little mutual connection with Killer Frost, which ended in her demise as well. Killer Frost realized, even said in the episode, the reason why I finally realized why Zoom didn't kill you is because he doesn't need me now that he has you, because I look just like you. So Zoom comes in because Killer Frost tries to kill Caitlin. He says, "You're right." Okay, that's not his actual voice, but you get it. You're right. I don't need you. So he kills her. And so Zoom, or I should say Hunter, chains Caitlin back up to the bed and tells her, "You know what? I used to pride myself. I used to base my success on the amount of victims I capture. But now I'm focusing it more. I'm gonna widen my range. I decided, what? How about I base my success on how many Earths I destroy?" And he ends up taking her, which leads to the whole idea of let's recreate the particle accelerator explosion. And that's what I gotta take on that. I can't wait to see that. I think it's gonna be pretty fucking bomb. This is your boy Shaver Speaks, man. I just want to speak on that real quick. Subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think about this video. Also support my channel as well so I can give you more bomb-ass content. This is your boy Shaver Speaks. I love you guys. I cannot wait for the next episode of Flash, and I love all you guys. Stay safe. Be you. Stay open-minded, man. I love you guys.